ready for the major? No! I said, are you ready for the AniMajor?
A very aggressive skill build from TNC Predator in this one. Going for Nature's Grasp and the Leech Seed.
Kinetic Field from RR is going to try and hold them back. It looks like he'll just about die.
Decided to go for more of a right-click build.
Well, here comes Brood. Gets the Insatiable Hunger and the run forward. Spiderlings have all pretty much died, though. And like you were saying, Rubik doesn't have that gap close, so can't get on top of Dream. Turn back with a homing missile, and that Nature's Grasp right on top of the Broodmother. Down goes Nico. BDZ might be in a bit of trouble as well. A spot bother for the Rubik, chasing forward. That gyrocopter.
He should be okay.
You're right, but he doesn't use them. Broodmother start amassing this Spiderling army. Chip away at the tier 1. Also farm through the jungle and cut the waves. But it's against the Treant. I'll get on top of BZZ. Minus armor from that. Oh, that medallion! Look at him go. He gets burst down by the spiders. There's a good call down, a flat cannon, and a ton of gold for the gyro in return.
Carapace just lowered the cooldown because it scales really well. Just the duration and the cooldown, of course. 5 per level.
Jeez. Lorinov down to within an inch of his life, but he turns back onto this Wind Ranger. She's got Wind Run yet again. A Morphling still giving chase, misses out on the waveform. They'd have to strike the strength button. There's an invis rune there for the Wind Ranger, and they turn. The chain stuns the Morphling. Can he shift? He can quickly. Under the Thunder Strike, he slowed a little bit. They do have the glimpse back. You're right, Lacoste. Drag him into the waiting arms of the rest of Execration. And now Lorinov, he's out of gas. He's got no backup. There's no team to save him. This smoke from Execration could be huge onto the Morphling. Lorinov, do you have fast enough fingers? He does. Strength shifting. He's in the stack storm. They've got the catch, but they don't have the kill, I don't believe. The stun from Rubik. The focus fire coming, but Lorinov turns. He's fine. Beautifully done as he survives, and they get back onto the Wind Ranger, blowing through Yoe.
It's always tricky to gank Morph. If he's fast enough with the fingers, Overgrowth, they're just going to get an extra kill.
Sniped
with
out.
That, Lorinov actually snipes him when he turns into Wind Ranger. Hard to kill. Just maxed out Carapace, 10-second cooldown.
And they'll get the turn on RR. Find him instead. Or did he try and glimpse the illusion? Yeah, killed an illusion, immediately respawns. Kinetic Field comes, but all too little too late.
Impale, but there are some uncontrollable damage.
Is that a shackle shot and an illusion? That's not ideal, but they'll snipe the courier regardless as BCC dragged to the low ground with the vacuum up. Rubik sent skywards the stolen vacuum though, and the shackle shot latching onto both of them allows Yoe to get the focus fire, but he's overgrowthed up. Shackle shot landing again, he's got them caught up inside, and BDZ's going to TP home. Afterlife, he might be able to turn with Immersion and Dream here arriving, but Yoe sprints away with the Wind Run, and Immersion's left isolated by the rest of his squad. Afterlife arriving again, Iron Shell's coming, and the Adaptive strike the shackle shot. Yoe, he turns it back onto him once more. Morphling can't get anything done, and Immersion needs the surge to save him.
Power shot again, gets him!
He gets him! Around 8,000 net worth as mid lane. Static Storm, they know there's no BKB on Gyro. The focus fire and that nuke from the Broodmother clears up the gyrocopter. Courier sniped and a glimpse back on Afterlife. Dark's here, dragged in, he's got a vacuum and a wall. Catches out a couple, but that impale only onto one, and the pipe saves them all. Nico keeps the Spiderlings alive while BZZ overgrowth in 2 seconds. Kinetic Field will trap Lorinov and Afterlife inside. Immersion can't move either, and the Phantom Lancer shreds through the Treant. Hey, he's done for. I do got a bit of trade onto RR there.
Firefly sounds good, but you're still rather squishy. They can burst you down.
Like your effective HP isn't that great without more strength, without more HP.
Sentry
vacuum, stun, good Static Storm field. 2 of them stuck inside, and the shackle shot there towards the Darkseer. They do blow through BDZ, but the Phantom Lancer starting to arrive with his illusions. They'll keep back Gambit, but the Morphlings moved in aggressively onto Yoe. You see the Phantom Lancer illusions, and they know he was nearby recently.
Disruptor is a good
Disruptor
catch.
And a DDPL from the high ground. They catch out the Treant first, but the vacuum wall stun on 2. They're going to blow through RR. The Static Storm comes out, but a little bit too late as they've already destroyed the Wind Ranger. Yoe's gone with no buyback.
Aiming up for a Blink Dagger. So even better execution of the combo. They caught the Gyrocopter, who's also going into Butterfly.
Phantom Lancer's going to close the gap on him though. And Dream has the BKB. There's a nice one from Yoe too. Trying to turn back onto Dream as the BKB is about to wear out. A little power shot towards the Treant as well. Execration, they're edging forward. They want to continue this battle, knowing that there are a number of cooldowns that Gambit no longer have at their disposal. And Morphling shackle shot in, but still holding on to Aegis for about a minute. Yeah, waveforming forward. Wind Ranger getting caught out with no BKB. There's the shackle shot from Lorinov.
The play into, but where's the damage gonna come from?
Yeah, they've got a lot of heroes that are nuisances, but no real threats. Darkseer, like you've been saying, the perfect build for him. Sustains and heals and turns on the Palos. Well, he just kills off the Phantom Lancer. It's a good shackle shot towards the Morphling, the DS. Can they kill him off? Lorinov says, absolutely not. I'm going to turn and shackle shot you. He's got it, catching the Rubik in the back as well as the Static Storm whips out on them. They do buy back on the PL. In comes the Blink. Overgrowth from BZZ, though, saving the Morphling. And they've got the follow through. Get him to waveform away. Shackle shot yet again. Latching onto the Nyx behind him. And a BKB TP from Gyro gets him out to safety, so they'll trade a couple of lives here to extricate themselves from the Radiant base.
You're really not doing anything with it.
It's worthless. They're going to get some dewarding going. They jump high ground, 3-man vac wall, but a good stun turnaround back onto the Morphling who has to BKB. They blow through the Rubik. BDC's down. The power shot scouts, but Roshan's already dead, it looks like. Lorinov gets the Aegis. Phantom Lancer throws out some Lancers. The Static Storm's down, but the PL's caught out. Needs the Glimmer, needs to save. The Doppelganger away. Gyrocopter coming to clear the illusions. The Overgrowth vacuum. They've caught the two of them. Down goes RR, and BDZ with that buyback has to retreat, but Palos scouted. They see the Wind Ranger too, and Emergence sets it up with a stun. Look at him go! The Phantom Lancer didn't stand a chance in hell. He's dead for 100 seconds.
This is what we call zoning abilities, Gary. Zoning wall, zoning cooldown.
BDZ's in, but the game is over. I call the GG. Gambit take game one. Got a Harpy there for the BZZ Enchantress, and like you've been saying, they've been blocking up these camps. There's Storm Spirit. He's hit level 6 and goes onto your way with a TP rotation arriving now from the Warlock. The stick, the turnaround.
That's gonna be a return kill.
He's got the Ball Lightning, but not enough mana to get the distance. The Pulse Nova and First Blood.
Problem is Timber is getting shut down. He's not gonna feel comfortable playing into Lash because it's mixed damage. It's mixed magical and physical damage. Yeah. Something that we don't see. Teams taking the safe lane tower.
Storm! He's been found out! A wrap around from Yoe though. Lorinov can Ball Lightning. He doesn't get it off in time. He yawls in a split earth. They're going to catch the Storm Spirit out with a chain stuns, perfectly timed. And Lorinov, it felt like he should have seen that one coming. Looking at these towers fall, you mentioned the two side lanes going down early. Lorinov bottom, turnaround stun with a Finger of Death in Yoe. Destroyed by Immersion, baiting out the Lorinov Storm and guarding him with his life. But in come the Fatal Bonds and the Golem. Great rock dropped onto the Storm Spirit. He's silenced up as well, so he's going to get taken down by the Bloodseeker. RR picks up the final touch as Immersion under this tower. He's ruptured up, and the Golem just whacks him into the ground. It's a double for the Warlock.
You're never going to feel comfortable against Rupture. As a Lifestealer, as a Timbersaw, you have this mixed damage coming up from left.
Oh no. See ya. BZZ shredded. Half a second. No, he's going to go BKB. I trust Lorinov to make the rational decision.
That's rational, but knowing Dota players, I think he might go for it. Let's see if he gets a kill.
It looks like he will be able to grab Nico there, and the Golem dropped on their heads though, but the Finger of Death finishes off the Bloodseeker as the AM jumps in, takes out the Aegis immediately. Dream in a spot of bother now, turns onto Yoe. They've got a lot of damage, the physical shred through. Lashrak down and out as Storm Spirit will Ball Lightning off to the side towards Warlock, but Gambit able to reset here potentially, but under the stun, Blood Right, get the Dream, Lifestealer, catch him with Palos, Anti-Mage clears through him, but Storm makes the secondary jump. Nice heal, Sustain coming through for the AM as Afterlife holds his ground, and Nico, let's see if he can chase this one. He misses out the Timber Chain. AM wants back in. They'll find their fourth kill. It's actually a 5-man wipe, including that Aegis, as Execration needed 2 heroes and 1 buyback. High ground ward, the Tinker ward on the left side, and BDZ, he'll see Afterlife. Doesn't want to really kick things off on the Timbersaw. And Lashrak, the turnaround, they blow through Afterlife almost immediately. Nice yours up as well as Lorinov's BKB spent into the Golem. They get the big stun in. They'll take him down. Oh, it's a beautiful catch onto Dream as well. The Lifestealer and Timbersaw shredded in an instant. And Yoe still alive. They save the Lashrak, keep that magical damage going. A triple kill into that final touch onto Storm Spirit, and Gambit left without a hope or a prayer.
Big play from Yoe. He is waiting. He gets a stun on Timbersaw.
There's a 5-man. They're going to wipe them off the face of the map, and Yoe comes through again.
That's another one. I think most of the players would still want to get Boots of Travel, but since you have AM in the team, there's really no need for it.
Oh, the chain stuns. Fatal Bonds, the death of Afterlife yet again. That's a dieback on him as Lorinov He makes the jump towards BDZ, but they can't get a single pick off. A nice two-man stun there and a finger of death. Finally, the line gets involved, but Dream.
That's a DD.
He's stuck over here with the jump from Palos. That's it. Gambit are done for. A double for Palos. BZZ's hidden invis under the Glimmer Cape. We're going to sprite off to the right-hand side, but the AM tracks back, has the Enchantress's number, gives her a little ring and says, oh, come on then, the double damage with the first hit bash. Of course he does. Makes the jump again, and another Glimmer, not going to work out.
Kill him. Kill Roshan. We never asked, like, how's Roshan? Is he doing okay?
We used to give him a party hat and a Santa hat, or to jump in from Lorinov. All right, the snipe will get, there's the Hex coming through onto the Bloodseeker 2. The chain stuns onto him, but they turn back with the AM. Palos is cruising through these heroes, and the perfect stun setup gives him a double kill. Afterlife is next. Dream is going to be dealt with pretty quickly by Palos. A triple for your AM, and GG is called. Just like you said, it was coming after maybe one more fight, and the AM's turn to get an ultra kill.
They know they have no damage whatsoever. Anti-Mage got way too big. Mixed damage coming up from Leshrac. Deals well with pretty much everyone on their side. Leicester never going to feel comfortable just getting on top of him.